Hi, and welcome to Vinci Medical. In this video, we're going to go over the PEMT 120 PEMF system. Now, first of all, you may have seen this machine called something else on other websites. Let's take a close look at it. If you see this somewhere else and it has a different name, it's the identical machine. There are a few companies out there giving it a different name, but they didn't change a single thing. If you'll see that there's two ports, an intensity knob, 10-minute timer, a start button to start the actual applicators, and an on-off switch. And it'll say pulsed electromagnetic field therapy underneath. If it looks just like this and it's that color, but it's called something else, it is originally made by PMF Systems, and it is called the PMT 120, and that's what it will say on the back. It doesn't matter if it's called something else. It isn't. And don't let somebody fool you into thinking that they made that. That's called private labeling. And normally, when you private label something, you change it. You make additional features that add benefit to the product, that add value to it. That's the only reason to private label something, because that is something you can provide that no one else can offer. Well, everybody else in the industry is calling it something that it's not. They're not making any changes. So if you're looking for this particular machine, you're going to get the best package, the best price, the longest warranty, and the best training from us. Everything comes direct from the manufacturer. So let's go through some of those details. With the 120, you get a 12-year warranty, which is 9 years longer than everybody else is offering. Yep, 9 years longer, and we put it in writing. You get on-site training and certification if you're paying the full price and you're a healthcare practitioner. You get an oxygen generator. Why do you need that? You don't. But PMF helps oxygenate the cells. That's the window of opportunity when more cells can acquire or uptake more oxygen, because you've increased the cell voltage and the cells are separating from one another, and they can now dock 1 billion molecules of oxygen each. In fact, side note, after this, one of the best things to do after PMF is what we call MAXO2 oxygen therapy, and I'll show you that when we're done. You get 5 applicators, and those 5 applicators are as follows. You're going to get the long cord, and let's look at that. So that can be wrapped around any body part, and that way you've got really good coverage on an extremity. You're also going to get the loop. Okay, we call that the small loop. You're going to get what we call, that's the large double, skip that one. In fact, that's the loop that you'll get, the 14-inch diameter loop. This is what we call the small butterfly, that's also included. You will not get the dual paddles. Let's go right over to the 7-inch paddle, that's included. You'll get the body mat, and that's the oxygen generator. If you choose to add that to your order, you can remove that and get the price down. This is the luggage that has a telescoping handle that you can tote all of the components around in. This coupler will let you apply 2 applicators to the body simultaneously. You'll notice you can only plug 1 applicator in at a time, but this lets you tie in the ends of 1 applicator to the machine and then the other end of the applicator to this, and that actually loops it. And let's go over the final there. So those were all the applicators. I don't know if you saw the mat, but that's the mat that you'll be getting, and you can choose the size. Okay. Now, the product comes with tech support in general. If you ever have any problems, just give us a call. We're open 6 days a week. But if you have a specific condition, you can email us, and we'll send that over to our director, who's a medical doctor, and he will respond. We cannot give advice for treating, preventing, curing medical diseases or conditions, but we can listen to your concerns and give you explicit instructions on application usage. Again, this comes directly from the manufacturer. They're brand new, okay? It is UL listed. Be aware of that. Any device that's not UL listed, usually that means it's been imported and it's not made here, and they didn't get an underwriter's laboratory clearance, which means they haven't complied with safety standards for electrical componentry. That's pretty important. Customers included, we won't talk about that right now. If you're a clinic, we help you with the marketing and drive clientele to your practice. Now, let's talk very quickly about high versus low power. Now, more isn't better, better is better. If someone's showing you a low power machine, that might be an indication for use on a daily basis, twice a day, every day, like the Beamer, which restores the circulatory function from your toes to your nose. That's what those devices do. They're really not even PMF devices. They're such low power that we really can't consider them PMF devices. They use PMF to send a signal to influence cells and vasomotion so that we shift the cells into an alkaline state, which causes them to separate. When cells separate, they can acquire more oxygen. They can also go into microvessels, capillaries, arterioles, venules, etc. They travel better after a PMF field has been applied. Imagine your blood looking like a bunch of raisins just coming out of a box. They're all stuck to each other. Well, throw breadcrumbs at those raisins and only the cells on the outside actually get fed. Okay. However, if you apply PMF to the body, all those cells separate. They're like hard-boiled eggs without their shells, slithering around in olive oil. It's a beautiful thing. So every cell can carry oxygen and nutrients to the 11 organ systems and feed the body what it needs, and then the body can, in kind, restore order. Okay. PMF, high power like this, is intended for specific injury areas on the body. Okay. This is not designed to alkalize and restore blood flow from toes to your nose. You apply this to very specific injury areas on the body or conditions that you're concerned about, something deep into the body cavity that you want to apply the PMF field to. Okay. Now, we have a comparison chart at the top left here. You can click on that. You can review all of the machines that we offer, their pricing, their Gauss dimensions, and notes on each device. I strongly recommend that you look at that link if you didn't see it. It's at the top left here. Compare all PMF devices. I'm not going to go into high power versus low power in different machines, but I will say this. If you're looking for a device that's about restoring the circulatory function, perfusion, and oxygenating the body from head to toe every day, twice a day, you'd be looking at a different device. That would be called the Beamer. If you're looking at restoring very specific conditions or healing a particular area of intent, a fresh wound or an old wound that continues to get worse or is exacerbated by stress or repeated injury, you go with a high power device. That will get you the shortest treatment time with the greatest results. If you'd like to ask any questions, comment below. We can be reached 7 days a week at toll-free 888-391-5350. Just ask for the PMT 120 PMF specialist. We're available for you again 7 days a week. Looking forward to speaking with you. I hope you enjoyed this video and that it shed some light on some of the specifications, what comes with it. In addition, we do finance. If you click on our finance link, we offer Stearns Bank financing. They're a direct lender. They're not a broker. So you will see the best rates in the industry, and we favor healthcare practitioners. So if you have a healthcare license, you'll probably see rates sub 7%. Once again, thank you for watching. And if you purchase a PMT 120, enjoy that in health. Thank you.